Evening, everyone. The Trump administration's policy of separating children from asylum-seeking parents at the southern U.S. border is being felt here in Cincinnati as fear grows among both legal and undocumented immigrants.
An agency which helps immigrants is hearing from more people now than at any time in the organization's history. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch looks at what Catholic Charities is telling those immigrants to do.
On the U.S. side of the southern border, some 2,000 children have been taken from their families the past few weeks while asylum requests are processed, and the pictures have not been pretty.
It's really concerning that children are being exposed to traumatic separation from their parents at an early age, because there is well-documented studies that show that has long-term psychological, emotional, behavioral impacts on children.
Catholic Charities of Southwestern Ohio operates Su Casa, a social service agency for the Hispanic immigrant community. In April and May, client contacts jumped to 200 per month, a 20% increase, in large part due to family separation in Texas. Some immigrants here have relatives down there trying to get into the U.S. Others just worried about themselves.
People are scared. They're nervous. They're nervous to contact even the local police department to report a crime.
We don't have those child separation detention centers here that we're now seeing down in Texas, but there are situations here where kids are just left on their own. For example, there could be an immigration raid. Mom and or dad are taken away. Kid comes home 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Parents are gone. The kid's just left there. They're out in the wilderness, so to speak. So, Su Casa, either in community group classes or to individual immigrants, is telling clients to have a family preparedness plan.
Much in the way that you might prepare if there's a tornado, what do you do as a family?
Make a child care plan, have a power of attorney form filled out so someone can make decisions for the children. Write a list of medications and know the Constitution applies to you, whatever your immigration status may be.
But we hand out these all the time. They're Know Your Rights cards. They're in English and Spanish.
The card can even be slid under the door saying, I want a lawyer before I talk, and you can't just come in. Su Casa is fully aware that many of the immigrants in Texas and in Cincinnati are here illegally. But the agency says basic human dignity and Catholic teachings say keep children with their parents until all legal questions are resolved. Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News.
President Trump today defended the immigration crackdown, saying the U.S. will not become a migrant camp and it will not be a refugee holding facility. The policy began a few weeks ago when Attorney General Jeff Sessions implemented a zero-tolerance protocol, referring all cases of illegal entry for prosecution. Most cases in the past simply led to deportation.